What is weird? What is weird? Never seen this before. Weird. That is according to Anish Giri. If I'm not mistaken, he is referring to Rook F3 recommendation or recommended move by the engine. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but the Rook F3 move recommended by engine, so definitely weird. Before that, let's just go for the quick introduction. First thing. Okay, so this is the game where Alireza won the match and just breaking the record of Magnus Carlsen to ever reach the 2800, so youngest to reach 2800. Congratulations to Alireza, of course. Not only that, he overtook Ding Liren as world number 2, breaking the record and overtaking the position as the world number 2. Craziness. That is definitely amazing and craziness at the same time. Okay, so this is the game with a word recommendation. I'm not sure though how weird, but of course, there's no way for me to feel comfortable by that engine's recommendation. I'm not sure though if Magnus Carlsen would consider moving the Rook F3 after of King F1 by Alireza. According to engine, the only move is here, Rook F3. Just imagine that white has a pass pawn here and for engine, that is okay. You can capture that one, and then the pawn would capture, and then that is okay for white to have this one. That is totally fine. And it's a draw. Yeah, it's a draw. So what's the yeah, that is the move of Mamedyarov. Not going to the recommendation of engine. It's like, I don't know if Mamedyarov saw that one, but just it's uncomfortable to move Rook F3. Why? Because after the capture, just imagine this position. If you were black here, would you like to have this? Okay, it's like, come on. We are human. I mean, we have our emotion. We have our nerve. We have our pressure. We can feel pressure, especially this is tournament. It's like, wow. So just, but according to engine, it's a draw. Once the Rook takes F3 happened, E takes F3, it's definitely a draw. How? The only way for black to sustain or to force the draw is to find the best position, which is opposition. You have to wait the white to move and oppose it. How? For example, king go E1. You cannot go here yet. Just wait the white king to go here, and that is the only time you're gonna oppose the white king. And anyway, opposition is vital in endgame. Why? If you oppose the king, you have the right to get inside or to penetrate the territory of your opponent. That is the reason of the opposition. You have to oppose for you to get inside, to penetrate the territory, just to ruin everything when you get inside. So, and if your opponent oppose you, same thing though. Alright, so it's just, you all you have to do is to go here. It's not opposition, definitely, but the good thing for black, the white cannot go on E2 because of the pawn. So, spoiled. Everything is spoiled, especially the idea of opposition for white. If white tries to go out on D2, black would what? Oppose. Okay, hold on. I got my pass pawn here. What will you do? And if I march forward my pass pawn, going here, of course, promotion, I gonna just go walk around my king towards the pawn and capture it. And I still have my extra pawn, an F. So let's see. If move here, just king E4. Of course, you cannot let the white pawn to march forward for free. You cannot do that. G5, you all you have to do is to king F5. And for example, let's just move one more step, so the king will be a little bit of far from defending this pawn, and then you have to capture, go here, and this is the good thing. You have to find the right timing, the right square for your king, or else you will end game over. You will end regretful after you miss the good square for your king. If you gonna move here, that is a sorry loss. Why? King takes here. In this position, white opposes the king, and you can't do anything but to move away from the opposition, and the king would just move forward diagonally. Here, there you go, and we'll just bring the pawn towards the glory, towards the promotion. So where's the good square for the black king here is king f6, waiting the white king to capture the f3, and that is the time for you to get the opposition, and that's definitely a draw. So let's just go back a little bit here. So what would you do? For example, okay, I will not push yet the pawn here. No. If I go here, of course the black. That's it. And that is draw according to Indian. Okay, let's just go back to the original position where, okay, after rook f3, if you wouldn't capture that one, where will you go? Rook f3, you could move like rook e8, rook a8, or hey rook a8, or yeah, rook d8. Just let the just rook a8 according. I'm just checking the game here of Indian. King d5, and then rook e8, just targeting this one, and king d4, and then rook d8 check, king e5, and rook c7, rook c8, rook f7, king e1, king d5. It's like, I don't know how this game would end. King e5, and if just for example, what happened if white moves here, just king e6. Wow, it's actually plus 14, rook a8, and going here. Okay, what happened just for example, moves here, there's a rook f3 check, and for example capture here and capture, that's a draw. That's automatically a draw. So well, this is the position. If we will continue the game, it's like it's difficult to win. According to it, it's like plus 0.15. That is the recommended. Rook f3, and then the rook will not move away from this file, and that's a draw. That is definitely crazy, and you can see the bar here is like plus 0.15, almost a draw game. So it's like, I don't know if white has a forced way to win this game, but so far according to Indian it's like most likely just almost a draw. So well, that is crazy, that is weird. Let's just go back to the rook f3 move, which is definitely uncomfortable for humans' eyes. And just imagine, are you going to have this one? It's like, definitely, I don't know. I will not move that one. And probably Super GM would consider the one, but that's definitely crazy, and Super Indian is definitely definitely weird, and so too good for us human, and crazy. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.